Jude Bellingham is a name that is making waves in the football world today. From a rough diamond of English football, he has risen to become the heart of Real Madrid's midfield, a gathering place of the world's top stars. Join me, SK Football and Legends, to learn more about football legend Jude Bellingham through the video below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the latest videos. Humble beginnings. Born on June 29, 2003, in the small town of Stourbridge, West Midlands, Jude Victor William Bellingham grew up in a modest but loving family. His father, Mark Bellingham, a police officer and former semi-professional striker, was the first to ignite Jude's love for football. His mother, Denise, a caring and steady presence, ensured Jude stayed grounded despite the growing spotlight around him. His younger brother, Jude Bellingham, would later follow in his footsteps as another rising star. Even as a child, Jude was different. While other kids were outside playing, he spent hours studying footage of Steven Gerrard, Frank Lampard, and Zinedine Zidane, three legends who would shape his playing style forever. At just 8 years old, Bellingham joined the Birmingham City Academy, where his exceptional reading of the game, composure, and natural leadership quickly set him apart. One academy coach once said, "Jude doesn't just play football, he commands the game." At 12, he was already thinking like a professional. Breaking records at Birmingham City. In 2019, at just 16 years and 38 days old, Jude made his first team debut for Birmingham City, becoming the youngest player in the club's history. Wearing the number 22 jersey, the slim teenager walked onto the pitch with determination in his eyes. And that number would later become a symbol of who he was. When asked why he chose 22, a coach once told him, "You can play like a number 4, defensive, a number 8, box to box, and a number 10, attacking. You're all 3 in 1, number 22." And he proved it. Across 44 matches, Bellingham showed maturity beyond his years. Strong, creative, composed, and brave. He didn't just play with talent, he played with purpose. When the season ended, Birmingham retired his number 22 jersey in honor of the 17-year-old. An unprecedented tribute in English football. But for Jude, that was only the beginning. Dortmund, where a boy became a leader. Amid offers from Manchester United, Chelsea, and Bayern Munich, Bellingham made a bold decision. He chose Borussia Dortmund, a club famous for nurturing young talent. In July 2020, he signed for Dortmund for around £25 million, a record fee for a 17-year-old. But within months, it was clear he was worth every penny. Bellingham quickly adapted to the German game, fast, intense, and unforgiving. He became the youngest player ever to score in the DFB Pokal, and within a year, he was running Dortmund's midfield like a seasoned veteran. By 19, Jude was named vice-captain, leading a team full of internationals. On the field, he was fearless, commanding teammates, pushing them to fight until the final whistle. Fans in Germany began calling him Der Junge mit dem alten Herzen, the boy with the old heart. His Champions League performances against Manchester City, Real Madrid, and Chelsea stunned Europe. He wasn't just strong, he was intelligent, elegant, and tactical. The world began to see not just a prodigy, but a future leader of world football. Real Madrid, the new prince of the Bernabeu. In June 2023, the dream of millions became his reality. Jude Bellingham signed for Real Madrid, the greatest club on earth. The fee, over €103 million, made him the most expensive English player in Real's history. At Madrid, Jude took the number 5 shirt, once worn by Zinedine Zidane himself. For him, that number wasn't just a jersey, it was a legacy to honor. From his very first games in La Liga, Bellingham stunned the world, scoring, creating, controlling games with ease. His composure, vision, and leadership earned him a new name among fans. El Príncipe de Madrid, the Prince of Madrid. In the 2023-24 season, Bellingham scored 19 goals in La Liga, 4 in the Champions League, and helped Real Madrid win both La Liga and the Champions League titles. He was crowned La Liga Player of the Season, Golden Boy of Europe, and was shortlisted for the 2024 Ballon d'Or, all at the age of just 21. He didn't need time to adjust. He was born for this stage, under the lights of the Santiago Bernabeu, where legends are made. England, the new heart of the Three Lions. Bellingham made his England debut in November 2020, at 17 years old, becoming the third youngest player in the nation's history. At Euro 2020, he became the youngest player ever to appear at a European Championship as England marched to the final. By the 2022 World Cup, Jude was no longer a prospect. He was the engine of the team. Playing alongside Declan Rice, he brought balance, drive, and creativity to England's midfield. His brilliant display against Senegal, capped with a dazzling assist, made even coach Gareth Southgate remark, "He's not just the future, he's the present of English football." At just 20, Bellingham had become the symbol of a new golden generation, alongside Bukayo Saka, Phil Foden, and Declan Rice, a group that carried England's hopes with maturity beyond their years. Trophies, glory, and a legacy in the making. So far, Jude Bellingham's honors include La Liga 2023-24, UEFA Champions League 2023-24, Golden Boy 2023, La Liga Player of the Season 2024, European Young Player of the Year 2023. But beyond the trophies, what defines him most is how he earned them, through hard work, humility, and relentless determination. In one interview, Bellingham said, "I don't just want to be remembered for talent. I want to be remembered for how I made people feel when they watched me play." A symbol of the new era, passion, discipline, and belief. Jude Bellingham isn't just the best young player in the world. He's the face of a generation that believes in hard work, faith, and purpose. From a small-town boy in Stourbridge to standing under the bright lights of the Bernabeu, he's carried with him the same humility, the same drive, and the same love for the game. In an age of fame and noise, Bellingham proves that you don't need to shout to be heard. Just let your football speak. And his story is still being written. Every pass, every goal, every roar of the Bernabeu is another chapter in the journey of a boy who dared to dream and made the world believe. Jude Bellingham, from Stourbridge to Santiago Bernabeu, from a quiet dreamer to a symbol of a generation. Not luck, not fate, but discipline, heart, and belief, the marks of a true champion.